The 100 Ghosts game is on. Live broadcast of random killings. Midnight. I accidentally saw a live broadcast. The 100 Ghosts game is on. Live broadcast of random killings. About to row away. But I saw a familiar figure. Isn't this our host? The dormitory manager knelt in a pool of blood without moving. There's a knife stuck in the back of his head. The whole head seems to be hollowed out. I can't believe it. Start from the bed. Camera shake. The murderer found a bunch of keys from the dormitory manager. Now randomly select a dormitory. Remember to close the doors and windows if you win. The game officially begins. With a thumping sound, the murderer grabbed a key at random. I stared at the screen in amazement. Hair countdown. Key number 412. It's my bedroom. Do you think this dream is exciting? Before going to bed, I casually shared last night's nightmare with my roommate. Suddenly, my roommates Etienne and Zhao Hui looked at me with strange expressions. Did you also send the live broadcast to the dormitory group? Then I woke up. I nodded blankly. Etienne also said, "Is the anchor ID called by Gui Minju?" I was stunned. How do you know? They looked at each other. There was a hint of fear in his eyes. It seems like we had the same nightmare. After checking many details, I'm sure they're not kidding. The connection of the three people's dreams is not a coincidence. Plus the details are clear and the time corresponds. I suspect this is a precognitive dream. By the way, do you remember that it was mentioned in the live broadcast? Is this a game? 100 Ghosts game. I remember an urban legend. It seems to correspond to. It is said that there is a kind of evil spirit that is obsessed with playing games with humans. The selected player will have a prophetic dream. This is an invitation, used to remind participants to cheer up. My heart trembled. My palms are sweaty. Late in the evening. Why is it getting more and more outrageous? I'd rather face a psychopathic murderer. I don't want to run into ghosts. Now 23:57. Only 3 minutes left until midnight. Staring at the second hand, the chill is slowly rising. Suddenly, I felt something in my heart. I have an idea. If I don't touch my phone, you won't be able to watch the live broadcast. Maybe there will be no follow-up. You mean changing cause and effect through the butterfly effect? I nodded. I immediately turned off my phone screen. It's always good to try. As time approaches, my slightly calmed heart started to feel uneasy again. Finally, the time came to midnight. The whole dormitory building was silent. I was relieved. Smiled. It seems okay. Before he finished speaking, ding! The three people's phones all lit up. A link popped up in the 412 dormitory group. It was my roommate Zhuangshuan who tagged us. Watch live broadcast. There seems to be a murderer downstairs. We sleep for people. There is another roommate, Zhuangshuan, taking a bath in the public bathroom on the 4th floor. I clicked on the link he sent me trembling. The 100 Ghosts game is on. Live broadcast of random killings. The murderer still drew the key of 412. You won't offend anyone, will you? Well, I'll go hide in another dormitory first. Dream replay. The unreality makes me dizzy. What exactly is going on? We look at each other. Horror at a glance. Zhao Hui made a prompt decision. I'm going to lock the door. Etienne called the police. The black cavalry blocked the door with heavy objects. He quickly took out the key. Can't see the door. Insert the anti-lock from the inside. Thus, even if you have a key from outside, you can't open the door. Zhao Hui's calmness and carefulness helped me regain a sense of security. I quickly dragged 2 chairs to block the door. Together with Zhao Hui, we stacked a lot of books. Etienne was sweating profusely. Unable to dial 110. No signal. You can watch live. How could there be no signal? Zhao Hui and I tried again. Sure enough, in addition to the murder live broadcast room and the 412 dormitory group, other functions show that the network is unavailable. The live broadcast continues. The murderer is climbing up the stairs. Dark picture. Not a single student. Weird cave-like building. His footsteps were oppressive and powerful. From slow to almost. Run to see the floor number. He has reached the 4th floor. At a loss. Zhuangshuan suddenly started a group chat. I clicked on it immediately. He is incoherent. Suddenly there was no one in the corridor. I knocked on other dorm doors but got no response. It seems like everyone has disappeared. There is no signal on the phone. What's the matter? Keep your voice down. We can't contact the outside world. The murderer has reached the 4th floor. You go up the north staircase. Avoid him. Escape and call the police. Zhou Wengshuan was silent. Only the hurried thumping of people going down the stairs. No, I've already gone down 2 floors. Why is it still on the 4th floor? Is this a ghost? Before he finished speaking, the call was suddenly disconnected. Meanwhile, there was a loud roar in the corridor.